political panel. Democratic strategist Michael Starr Hopkins, along with Charlie Kirk, founder and executive director of Turning Point USA. Guys, thanks for being here tonight. All right. Donald Trump has said all the right things. It appears that he's doing all the right things, appearing in ravaged southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana in the first week. What do you say to that, Michael?
You know, Donald Trump's doing his job, thank God. You know, I'm not going to give him extra credit for doing what he's supposed to do, which is being president. But I will draw attention to what he's done during the hurricane, which is pardon Joe Arpaio, and now he's rumored to have ended DACA, which, you know, is something that just isn't just immoral.
What do you mean he's rumored to end DACA? We don't even know. He said he's not going to tell us till Tuesday. Don't start trashing the man before he even makes a decision.
All reports from the White House indicate that DACA is going to end.
What?
I said all reports from the White House indicate DACA is going to end on Tuesday.
Who did you talk to at the White House? Who's your anonymous source? Charlie hit it.
Yeah, that's crazy. How about, hey, Michael, will you give him extra credit for giving $1 million to the hurricane victims?
Yeah, if he actually
does it. How about
does
giving 2 visits in the last week?
Donations.
He's got plenty of money. I love this attack from the left. They keep on saying, oh, Donald Trump's not going to be good for his charitable giving. Like, yeah, he's ever had a real problem with his wealth. Give me a break. You know he has the money. He's going to fulfill his commitment. Don't give me that garbage. Secondly, you're going to give him some commitment to actually going down to Texas today for a second time, actually helping people with the vice president. So, look, the president's been phenomenal. He's demonstrated wonderful leadership. But on a broader scale, we've seen America at its best. I love that on the field report where we see Americans stepping up, giving billions of dollars charitably, driving across the country, sending goods and services, everything that people need. I love seeing the philanthropic backbone of America stepping up in times of tragedy. It makes our country unique.
Go ahead, Michael.
No, I agree with that 100%. You know, despite all the politics of it, we have seen America at its best. And, you know, despite our racial indifferences, everything that's going on, we're seeing Americans come together. And I hope that that carries through after this.
But you know what? I believe that it's not just America at its best. I believe that this is America. I believe that all this hogwash, and by the way, did you hear the latest? Congress has held their positive ratings are 8%. I mean, they're less than 10%.
Who are those 8%? I want to know who those people are. I can't figure it out. Like, who actually approves of what they're doing? Seriously, it's unbelievable. They take all of August off and do absolutely nothing, and they want to get rewarded for it. It's ridiculous.
Well, but you know what, Michael? I mean, don't you agree? I mean, a lot of this stuff with the Antifa, and we're going to talk about that a little in a little bit. But, you know, that's just kind of, to me, that's just operatives playing politics, and that American people are good people and work together, and all of this other East Coast, West Coast mainstream media hogwash is just that. Am I wrong?
No, I mean, I think the American people are good people, but I think that we do have uncomfortable conversations we need to have, and I think that politicians and pundits have, you know, made it a lot more difficult to have those conversations because they played on some of our most insecure fears.
All right. Let me ask you this. So now we hear Jim Comey writes a draft of exonerating his girlfriend Hillary before 17 key witnesses and Hillary herself are investigated, then lies under oath and says he didn't make the decision until after he talked to her. He didn't?
No, he didn't lie under oath. You and I are both. Hold on. You and I are both criminal attorneys, and we know.
No, I'm a judge. You're an attorney.
Okay. Well, yeah, but you're an attorney before you become a judge.
Yeah, but I got past the attorney thing. Then I was a DA, and then I was a judge.
Exactly.
Ahead,
so
Michael.
we both know in a criminal investigation, you don't wait until after the investigation's done to draft the beginning statements. James Comey was 9 months into that investigation, and he drafted that letter saying that he didn't believe that Hillary Clinton was going to be charged.
That's a bunch of hogwash, and you know it.
Come on.
Let me ask you, Michael,
let
me ask you something. Have you ever prosecuted a case? Have you ever put an investigation together? No, you're a defense attorney.
That's not true. Actually, I was a civil prosecutor for the city as well.
And you know what? He had this friend, Benjamin Wittes, Charlie, and Benjamin says, oh, you always write the opinion before you hear the argument. Well, this is totally different. You don't make a decision until you get the evidence.
But he didn't make a decision. He started drafting
really quick, Michael.
All right, then prove to me he wrote a note saying she was guilty.
She wasn't guilty. Yes, why would he write something that wasn't true?
Oh, that he knew ahead of time that he was going to exonerate her, but not that he might incriminate her.
When you were a DA, you didn't wait until the day of trial to write your closing argument. You started drafting it.
There is no trial if there's no investigation.
That's exactly right. And you know what, Judge, you brought up a great point. This should go in front of a grand jury. Just because she lost a historic election does not mean she's above the law. She has run a criminal enterprise for many years, which is the Clinton Crime Foundation. Clinton Family Foundation for many years. You are spot on. Right. And you know what? Now she that she colluded with the FBI and former Attorney General Lynch on that tarmac meeting. It deserves an investigation.
Michael, last 10 seconds. Go.
There's no it's not a coincidence that this story is coming up at the same time that the IRS has given Mueller the tax returns for Donald Trump. It's not a coincidence that this is coming up as subpoenas are starting to come out. We'll see what happens, but I suspect that Hillary Clinton won't be the one getting indicted.
Michael Starr, Hopkins, Charlie Kirk, thanks so much. And coming up, new information that the FBI and DHS have been warning officials about: the rise of Antifa violence for more than a year. The developing story that you need to hear is next.